Our story is interesting in that it started off with us not actually liking each other very much. We were in torts class. I believe it was our second day of torts class, Twyla Perry, right? Twyla Perry. And I found a couple of friends the first week, and we decided to sit in the back. And we were ready. We were prepared. We were like, call on us. We've got this. Him, not so much. So during that torts class, my friends and I in that back row were chit-chatting over, I don't even remember, something we had seen on our laptops that we were looking up and sharing. And we were being a little too loud. And he turned around into his swivel chair and he looked right at me and he said, "Would you please shut up?"
I don't think that's quite how it went, but something along those lines, definitely.
And he turned around, and I don't know what possessed me in that moment, but I said to my friend sitting next to me, I said, "Give me until next Friday, and he and I will go out." And she's like, "You're nuts. It's a bet?" And I'm like, "It's a bet. You're on."
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this bet until years and years later, but we did meet in torts class, and Carrie definitely was a lot more prepared for those classes than I was.
The next torts class, the following week, you came in and you turned around and you apologized and you said, "Can I buy you a beer at McGovern's after the school day?" And I said, "Sure." And I think we hung out pretty much every day since then.
I think it was fortuitous, right? So the idea that Carrie, who grew up like very far away from New Jersey, ended up at Rutgers Law School in Newark, and me, who grew up right, near the law school, ultimately kind of ended up there at the same point in time. Both of us had a gap year basically between college and law school. I actually wasn't going to even go to law school originally until later in my career. And for her, like, she wanted to go to law school immediately. And so I think just there's a lot of stars that aligned for us to both be there at the same time, to end up being in classes together and to develop a friendship that then blossomed into, this amazing life that we have together now.
I think studying for the bar exam is the prime example of how we've learned to make our relationship work. Had it been left up to me, I would have studied from the moment I woke up till the moment I crashed into bed at the end of the night. And I would have driven myself insane in doing it. And he would have studied a little bit here and there, and he would have thought he could have gotten by. I brought to him that here's our study hours, here's what we're doing, here's where we're going, here's how we're going to get through these flashcards. And in turn, he said, "We're going to a movie. We're going to go bowling. We're going to go sit somewhere and have tacos. We're going to take a break." And that has carried through our entire life. I think with our jobs, with our kids, with our home, with even still to this day with our professional lives, we're that way. I would never stop. I would constantly be moving, and I would constantly be trying to achieve the next thing and get the to-do list done and line up all of the things. And you're going to be the one that says to me, "Let's have a beer. Let's go for a walk. Let's take the kids on a quick overnight trip somewhere." And that's the balance that we've found.
I think that's a real benefit of practicing law in New Jersey, though, is that for the most part, at least from my experiences, people have their lives, right? Their lives and their work intermingle. It's not necessarily a work-life balance, but the idea of your life includes both your personal life, your life with your spouse, your professional life, not just at work, but within the community, the legal community, the business community. And I think we've both been able to, with having kids, 15 years ago now at this point, been able to kind of work through all those stages together, right? Where we had one kid in diapers, and all of a sudden we had two kids in diapers, and now all of a sudden we've got kids that don't even want to be around us really that much anymore. And it's been a really great journey for me.
Yeah, and having two lawyers as parents means you have two children who can argue circles around you. Our daughter especially, she will put together detailed, it's not PowerPoint, it's Canva, detailed Canva presentations as to why she should be allowed to do something.
Right.
And we get to the end of the presentation and we're equally horrified and honored to see her take our skills and put them to use on us. Everything's getting turned around in our house now.
But it's been so much fun together. To do all of these things. It's really nice to see your spouse that you love about accomplishing all of these wonderful things and being there as a third-party observer to that, and also being able to enjoy like every one of those great moments.